To follow up on that, our correspondent Kim Jung-sil joins us in the studio. Jung-sil, as you compared policy positions between the candidates in your report, was there anything worth noticing? What can you tell us in detail?
Jungmin, well, I want to highlight the thing that despite the differences in their political differences, and while they vary in emphasis and detail, all three candidates share a common focus on the ROK-U.S. alliance and support the idea of resuming dialogue with North Korea. Now, let's start with Democratic Party candidate Lee Jae-myung, who unveiled his foreign policy platform just yesterday. A notable shift in his approach was his approach toward North Korea, which seems more cautious than that of previous progressive administrations. While former President Moon Jae-in emphasized engagement, Lee is focusing more on practical progress, particularly on the nuclear issue. Some analysts link the shift to changing global dynamics and renewed uncertainty over U.S. policy toward Pyongyang under President Trump.
So that was on the liberal side. Now, what about Kim Jung-sil on the conservative side?
Well, Kim takes a more defense-first approach, calling for a stronger military coordination with the U.S. and raising the idea of tactical military nuclear deterrence. One thing that stood out from his campaign was his response to how South Korea should balance between the U.S. and China. He rejected the idea, saying it could lead to mistrust from both sides. While recognizing the value of economic ties with China, he also emphasized the need to avoid over-dependence through supply chain resilience and trade diversification. He has also expressed interest in meeting President Xi Jinping at this year's APEC summit.
And what about Lee Jun-suk, another conservative-leaning candidate?
Well, he hasn't laid out a full foreign policy plan, given that possibly due to this being a snap election, but his recent remarks point to a broad, future-oriented approach. Now, last month, he proposed space and technology cooperation with Japan, citing the potential for synergy through shared infrastructure. He also said he would suggest a meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un without preconditions. We'll likely hear more from him and the other candidates in tonight's televised debate.
All right, a lot to watch out for. Thank you, Jung-sil.
Thank you.